Welcome to another episode of Nerd Out. I'm Randy, and this is... Wait, where were you, dude? You weren't even there.
I'll do it again.
No, I guess... Oh, my God. Welcome to another
Nerd
episode of...
Oh,
God,
sorry. One more time.
Welcome to another episode of Nerd Out. I am Randy. This is Brian.
Nerd out!
Wow, that was so delayed. Welcome to another episode of Nerd
Nerd
Out.
out!
I am Randy. This is Brian, and today we are bringing you the third-party Badcube. Oh, Badcube. Warrior. This is
nice try though.
Yeah. Warrior Sunsurge, not Sunstreaker. And finally you got a toy. So I'm just gonna go. What are your thoughts on this thing?
I think it's awesome. It's this is probably my second favorite Autobot car in masterpiece scale.
Really?
You know, it's not a masterpiece, but I mean, I don't know what masterpiece even means anymore.
Right. The tracks really threw you off, huh?
Yeah, it did. I compared it to tracks, and I was like, I don't know. I don't want to shit talk.
No, shit talk.
I hate it. I think it's junk.
Oh,
I do, you know, compared to that, but then compared to
Sideswipe.
Thank you. You know, it's tough. I mean, But what it does, it compares to it. Like, I really think you can put it next to your other masterpiece cars, and it fits right in there, you know. And it does certain things better, and it does certain things not as good. Like, what I like the most about it is that when you put it in car mode, it's tight, and it's like, you know, the engineers, like, they're gonna I guess with any type of transforming toy, you know, they rough out. They rough it out, and then it gets to a point where they're like, okay, this is either going to fit super tight or be super fragile. Mm-hmm. And I think, like, on a masterpiece, they're going to err towards making it durable, as opposed to letting it be fragile, where here they would err more towards letting it be fragile and tight, you know?
Makes sense.
And the tolerances are a lot better in car mode compared to Sideswipe.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's better.
Okay.
It is, like, the car mode on this is incredible because it's so tight. Like,
right.
Like, all the scenes are there, but they all touch. It's like you know how the arms on Sideswipe and car mode, they never match, right? It's like, this is perfect. And, man,
I like the chrome. I like the
chrome too.
Yeah, they give you the options of both chrome and not chrome painted silver. I prefer the chrome, but I understand why they gave you the non-chrome because it matches. Yeah, to make it match.
Which I should try. I might do that too.
Yeah, you absolutely should. Can I complain about two things?
Go in. Yeah, please do, man.
The unpainted yellow plastic, primarily in the thighs, it sort of has almost a transparent look to it. I
agree. It's not my favorite.
It's not perfect. And also, I don't know if it's the sculpt, but the face, the silver is either really heavy or it just lacks a little bit of detail. But I mean, maybe I'm being really picky on it. It looks great. Here's a question for you, since you've really had it. If this was the version that Takara came out with the Masterpiece line, would you accept this as being perfectly fitting? Well, you did say...
Yeah, honestly, I would, and it's a hard thing to answer because there's so much variance in the Masterpiece line now.
Yes, you're right.
Like, if you compare all the cars, they're all so different, and, like, I guess they're not all so different. They're all pretty good, minus one.
Minus tracks.
Yeah,
I have issues with Wheeljack a little bit, but just I think that's more the design of it.
I like this.
Yeah,
way more than
really?
No. I'm gonna go out and say this is a better toy than Tracks. I'm not like it. Sure, it's just my opinion, but I would argue that to the end of time, this is a better toy than Tracks. As far as the other ones, I like it as much, but I couldn't say it's a better or worse.
Right.
It's up for debate, but it's just. Like this one, they went back to stuff that they didn't have to do. Like, it's got
rubber tires.
You know, we'll just show them pictures.
Yeah.
We'll show them pictures. What I want to show you, but it's like they went back into gap filling pieces.
Okay.
Like, parts fold down to fill up holes in the legs. They didn't have to do that.
So it's safe to say that you believe this was manufactured by someone who truly loves the product.
Yeah, right? Yeah. They wanted to make something cool.
It's not Whitey Johnson up in the top floor of the corporate building saying, "Let's see how we can make a lot of money." Like, there's love in there, right?
I think this was made to be like. Yeah, I think it was made to be made as good as they can make it.
Right.
Like, I think someone loves Sunstreaker and
loves Transformers.
I agree with you.
Yeah,
I mean, it's got its issues. I mean, It might have a lot of issues, but there's love in it.
I don't
There's
know
love in
anything about. I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest. I'm fairly ignorant to third-party companies. I don't know how they're run. I don't know if it's 4 guys in their garage, making this, or if this is like a large corporate company. My thought is that it's 4 guys in their garage, and if that's the case, it is beautiful. I think sculpt-wise and design-wise, it looks like it could easily just fit into the masterpiece. Except, I think the paint, the plastic quality does look a bit inferior.
Does it look it or feel it?
It looks it like on the
Yeah,
thighs.
that does look
like
a little.
it just looks like it. You know what? It looks.
Do you think
like,
that looks worse than Red Alert though?
That's a good question. A little bit, but very little. But I think that's a good point because Red Alert has sort of cheap feel. I think it's just because orange is such a vibrant color that if you're gonna use a certain plastic, it really shows up. Like you can see the black. Do you see it? That's kind of an issue. I think that if Takara used that mold, they probably would have used different plastics.
Exactly. Yeah, and also, it's like they did stuff on this. Every exterior surface in car mode is painted.
Really? So
the doors are painted. They didn't have to be.
Really? That's nice.
Yeah, and it's like, so they actually took the time to make the car mode look more uniform than the actual robot mode, which I dig,
I dig how the yellow is a very different yellow than like Tiger Trash.
Exactly, yeah.
It's actually...
This is almost orange, I think.
It's actually very similar to the Blue Streak. It's that... Or, I'm sorry, Blue Streak. Bumblebee. It's like the same yellowy orange. Yeah. It comes with, what is it? Is this Chip?
Or Fry. No, he's Fry in Transformers, Chip and...
Oh, I thought he was Chip. No?
Whatever one he is in Transformers.
Okay, I think it's Chip.
Then he's Fry.
Okay, he's Fry.
Yeah.
And he matches up with the other figures. He's cute, but that's just...
useless.
It is useless for me, but...
he's still in the back.
And then the non-chrome parts, I prefer the chrome parts, but I think it's probably matches up better with the series. Also comes with a nice instruction sheet and trading card.
You gotta love that.
The packaging is kind of dull, but I think it's classy. It's just that it really doesn't show you what you're getting. Like if you saw this in a store shelf, which you probably wouldn't because it's a third party, you wouldn't know what the hell you're buying. So it's clearly marketed for a very specific, narrow market. I gotta say, I deep down would say that I prefer Takara products, and I think that if Takara were to come out with that, again, the only differences, from my opinion, would be the orange, like the plastic.
I'll give you that. I mean, yeah, I'll give you that. I prefer Takara too. I think everybody does.
Sure.
But for a stand-in,
it's amazing.
I'll take it for a stand-in any day of the week. And
if Takara comes out with a good Sunstreaker, you still buy it.
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the whole thing. I mean, I think at best third party is just. It's your filling until they make a real.
Or if they never do.
Or if they never,
I mean, they do such often they do so obscure products that it's such a narrow market that it's only a complete neurotic Transformer collector is gonna buy this. One other thought: transformation. We didn't really talk. How is the transformation? Is it fun?
Yeah, you know what? It is fun. It's complex. I mean, it's like I'll be honest. I watched a review on it before I did it. I cheat, but you know what? I don't want to break my stuff.
No, I get it. It was $100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's pretty easy once you do it a couple times. But it's like stuff goes in weird places.
Okay.
But it's not hard, but it's weird because you stick his head between his legs and stuff. But it's actually sort of fun.
Right.
Yeah.
I think it's fun to stick robot heads between their.
Yeah, it's it cheats a little bit, which a lot of people gripe because that's not the car windshield.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, the windshield's on his back.
Wow, that's very interesting.
Yeah,
is that a problem?
Give a shit,
you don't give a shit.
A lot of people call it a cheat.
I can see that because they did a lot of that with the movie toys, and it would frustrate.
Yeah, they cheated big time. In
totally
Prime, they cheated a lot too.
Yes, you're right.
They cheated more than anything in Prime, but
you're right. Oh man, Transformers Prime was the worst. It was almost to the point where it's why do you guys even design this shit if it's going to be such a? I
think the first edition stuff was pretty good.
It was you're right. The first edition stuff.
I actually want to go get some of that stuff.
Yeah, I don't think you do, but
why is it expensive?
You know what? It's kind of expensive, but I think ultimately it's pretty disposable.
Even we're not talking about that, but even what's his face, the huge green guy.
I actually never played with him.
I heard he's awesome.
Yeah, I heard he was too.
No, Bulkhead. Yeah, I heard he's sweet.
I like the Optimus.
That's really the only one I want. But.
Yeah, I like it. I from what I haven't transformed it. Like transformation would be the only question mark. I think that there's some room for improvements, but I don't think that it's any more or less than what Takara would have provided.
Yeah, I don't either. I think it's really right on par with what I think it's on par with what they've given us in the past.
Sure.
I think I keep saying this, but I think it's a step up from Tracks. I mean, what do you think?
Yeah. I think it's a step up from Tracks. But overall, like I really like the chrome. I really do like the chrome.
I dig the chrome,
and
too,
I like the rubber tires. I think it's a step up from Tracks. I think that I'm really bothered by the thighs. And this is a personal note. Like I can't criticize this Badcube for this. I don't like the orange. I wish they would have gone black or
maybe
silver. But the thing is we were discussing this, and it actually is orange in the original toy and the original cartoon or whatever. So I understand why they did it, but I think it's a little bit too much orange.
Yeah.
It would have broken it up a little bit.
And you know, I mean, they so went out of their way to make this toy accurate. Like not
Yeah.
cartoon, like these things on his shoulders.
Right.
Like on the original Sunstreaker were missiles that would pop into his shoulders in robot mode. I mean, they really, really looked at that toy and tried to give you something that like really resembles that toy. I don't know, man.
I'm with you. I'm amazed. I truly am amazed. Like again, I don't want to have the debate of whether third parties are something good for the hobby or bad, but I am amazed that companies come out with shit like this. That's amazing. That's passion. You have to have passion to do that, right?
And I mean, yeah, and it's like the whole thing is you need a little competition.
Yes.
It's good for the consumer. I mean, could you imagine if that was like, oh, you know, if you had no third-party Transformers and you put that into other avenues of business, like, should everybody drive a Ford? Like,
well,
you know,
I've driven Fords, and I would say definitely not. So,
yeah, well, I mean,
sorry,
should everybody drive the same kind of car?
Right,
because
right.
you only have room for one kind of car.
But the argument would be like, should everyone? Yeah, that's a whole debate. I get your point. Like, there's a whole. I mean, we could do a whole webcast on that alone.
Yeah, that would get mean.
Yeah, it would get crazy.
So
it would, because people are very opinionated about it. Very, I mean, and they should be. It's a very delicate, or like, you know, very personal issue. But overall, I mean, you played with it. I'm just holding it. I'd say I recommend it. The price is a little steep. It's about 120 bucks.
Yeah.
It's a little steep. Like if it was a little bit around the 80, 70, 80 mark, it would feel a little bit better. But overall, it looks like a great product. Final thoughts?
Love it.
I'm going to cut right to it. The Suicide Squad trailer looks awesome.
Really?
I think it looks great.
Is there a new one?
Yeah, I think it looks great.
I need to see the new one.
I've been last time when we talked to Magnus, I was kind of shitting on it, and they came out with a new trailer with the Queen Bohemian Rhapsody song on it, and I just want to say that I was thoroughly entertained. You got to watch it after this.
Okay, I'll watch
No,
it.
I'm surprised. I really wanted to not like it, and I have to admit the trailer looks awesome. After we bitched about it and everything. So I just want to say I'm kind of looking forward to that movie now. Still not digging Deadpool, but we'll go see it opening night.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go see both of them, but Deadpool, doesn't.
Yeah. It's just not my humor. It's kind of like Bugs Bunny to me. Like, I really not a big fan.
Is that going to be a Marvel movie or a Fox movie?
Fox, I think. Yeah,
it's
it has to be
probably
Fox.
So,
you know, on that note, please subscribe. Hit
comment.
like. Even if you don't like us, just like us.
Anyway,
just do it. Check out on Instagram. I'm pretty active there. Facebook, Twitter. Don't really do a lot, but check it out anyway. And Badcube Sunsurge.
Get it. Love it. Enjoy it. Nerd out!
Nerd out!
I like the car.